Today I want to explore leadership with you. I not only want to find the definition of leadership, I want the definition to be something that you can walk away with, and that in itself, have that be a tool that you can use moving forward in your leadership studies or in your everyday life. I went to define leadership as a one-sentence term. And what I came up with was both simple, yet very complex. I said leadership is a person's ability to affect their environment. One of the first questions I got when I began to bounce this idea off of colleagues was, what exactly do you mean by environment? I said, good question. Most people think of the environment as the natural environment. But when you think of leadership, it has very much to do with people. The environment that I speak about is that social interaction, those relationships that make the foundation to the social fabric, whether that environment is your department, your organization, your church, or your community. It builds on each other. It intertwines. We are all interconnected in some way or another. Whether we are from a different country or the same continent, there's something that we share. And a person's ability to affect any of these environments is leadership defined. When I spoke about a person's ability, I wanted to make it very clear that it was not specific to any title. A person did not require someone to appoint them as this leader. It was a self-inflicted decision to affect their environment. So while this definition is very simple, because it says that a person's ability to affect their environment is leadership, the impact is vast, because it means that anybody, any single person in an organization can decide to affect that environment and take on the leadership role. I want you to further explore leadership for yourself. While this is a very basic concept that has very complex implications, when you go forth into your various environments, keep this in mind. Your ability to affect this environment is your ability to demonstrate leadership. So I invite you all to take the time to know your environment so that when you go forth and you affect with an expectation of achievement or some sort of result, that project or that initiative that you want to get that organization to do. It's as important to know yourself and your ability and to fine-tune that effect. The tools or the items or things that you may use to affect that environment, whether it's communication, whether it's motivation, whether it's influence, that you spend as much time understanding the environment in which that effect is going into so that you can be a fully realized leader. Thank you.